Hello, hello, hello. Give me a few more moments setting things up. Yeah. Okay. Making sure everything's steady over here. Give me a few more moments, then we'll start. It's kind of like a Zoom meeting. Oh, better be there in the meeting around 5 minutes early, then it's just this. Some settings, take a look. It looks fine. Then we'll start. Alright. Hello. Sorry I had to cancel the earlier stream from yesterday. A little too early, if I were to say so myself. It was too early, I think. Yeah, 2 hour mark, especially at an open world game. It was too early. 2 hours. And majority of the VOD was just me talking and barely playing. I think the reason that contributed to that one was everything was a little too easy. And on top of that, I was invited to play Honor of Kings with my friends. So I was like, okay, fine, we'll just play. We'll just play, then I'll just continue where we left off at a later date. And here we are. And spoilers, we kind of got decimated. I mean, by I say we, I got carried. I got carried so hard by my friend who played this character. She teleports everywhere in Honor of Kings. I can't even pronounce her name right. The one that looks like a bunny. I forgot her name was. And because I'm trying out a new character for the top lane. I think her name is Maylene or something. She has lots of combos, and I really like her design because she reminds me of a character from Onmyoji Arena. It's Kyonshi Imoto. Kyonshi Imoto in Onmyoji Arena, she jumps around and does lots of combos and does magic damage and locks in on a character. But for Maylene, or whatever her name is, or Mayeen, her character is equivalent to just locking down and jumping around everywhere. Though she doesn't do magic damage, she does physical damage. Sorry if you guys don't know that. Sorry if I'm alienating my audience by playing MOBA games, especially around this day and age. Such a waste too. Hopefully everybody gets to experience those sorts of games. But again, it's not everybody's cup of tea, because MOBA games are notoriously toxic. But here we are, back at Code Vein 2. So from where we last left off, we killed Franz, thank God. The rematch was amazing. We just parried all of his shit, but I kind of wish that they didn't nerf him. I wish they could have just stayed with buffing the character's response time, especially for the dodge rolls. I wish they could have just kept it to this one. But as for the aggressive attack patterns of Franz, I wish they could have kept it. Because yeah, everything is now too easy for me now that I know all of their combos. And yeah, we're now here at Josie's cocoon. We're about to head straight to the past to meet the best girl. By best girl, I mean the only character that I recall being well developed and well explored compared to any other characters here in Code Vein 2. Because the rest of the characters, they all felt like filler. They felt like such, I don't know, I can't articulate it enough. I'll drink some coffee and gather some thoughts. Hey, going back, rehashing that, the reason why I feel like Josie is the most explored character out of everyone in Code Vein 2, they poured every single budget on her, writing wise, script wise, and all in all world building surrounding her plot. Because if you were to look, shut up, Lou. If you were to look about If you were to think about like every other character and the way they're introduced, they all felt like filler because they all are like barriers to barriers to leading up to Josie's plotline. We're all thinking like, okay, now that something happened to Josie, now we have to trudge along these groups of people that I don't personally really care about because they left such little impact to me. And I'm like, okay, I need to rescue Princess Peach, but in order for me to rescue Princess Peach, I have to go through every single step of the way and get rid of these barriers. And there we go. It's kind of like that. Oh my god. I can't articulate really well these days. I need to. Maybe that's the struggle where I'm in right now. Articulating things. I'm still working on it. Because, yeah, I guess the thing that makes it really hard to articulate things is if you're not really talking to a person and just talking in front of a camera. That's one of the bad. Oh well. Let's head straight into it. We'll finally meet Best Girl Josie. Though I say Josie's best girl, I think the runner-up is Lou. Though she has the most screen time, yes, but I find her very endearing. It's kind of like the way she embraces us is so tender, romantic. Look at this. Can't say for sure. Oh, too bad. You're not Bandai's favorite. Because I could clearly tell after this one, you're like, damn, they really know who they're pushing for.
一座標の誤差は予測範囲
Hmm.
内のはずですが、ここは一体。まずは周辺の状況を探りたいところですが。みんなを起こせ！侵入者だ！
I don't know if it was just my misunderstanding of the previous early trailers, but I was initially thinking that Code Vein 2 was going to be set in a very futuristic world. But this looks, honestly, like a dystopia. Doesn't look like it came from the future. Technically, it is from the future, but it's also primitive.
私は因果の維持のため休眠に入ります。安全を確保してから今後のことを相談しましょう。
わかった。また会おう。Okay, Mata Ao feels like it's ooh, badass shot right there. Yeah, Mata Ao feels like you're going to say a very long. It'll take a very long time for you guys to meet again. We're descending. Descending. Wonder if he jumped right here. No, much. The architecture is pretty nice. If you were to look over there. Oh, I forgot. There's no map. There's no like telescope, kind of like for Tears of the Kingdom. Hmm. いいね。この天気。お。 Going down slowly. Nah, fuck that. We'll just loudly go downstairs. Oh. ここはなんだどこだ Damn, trying to be all cinematic and shit. We'll just go back. Ooh. Ooh. Hot damn. Come on, Kenny. You could clearly tell that they were really pushing for Josie. The way our character just locks in and just stares at her. I need an adult. Okay, this is awkward. HR? HR? Please? How I Met Your Mother. Well, this is one awkward tale to talk about to your grandchildren and your children. So, don't tell me. She also does this with anyone who crawls up her bed? Well, I can kind of see that. Oh. Stop riding my dick, Bree. Badass. Mm-hmm. So da. 背中を貸せ。こいつらを蹴散らすぞ。お前を手伝う。切り開く。そうか。おい。うわ。おい。おい。死ね。よくも女性を狙った。Damn, that was... well... How dare you target Josie? さすがに貧血か？そんな調子でよく戦ったな。大したものだ。不可思議な訪問者よ。お前は何者だ。Wow, they really wanted to push for Josie. Look at that! I've never seen a single character outside of Josie interacting with our characters like this. Though I think it's a breath of fresh air, because most of the tropes is that there's always this cutesy girl or Hoodere girl who's always latching on top of us or latching next to us, overly showing us affection and being all shy and shit. But with a tomboy girl like Josie, my god, top tier. She is the best representation ever. Yeah, it's a flat chest, small bod, unlike the traditional forms of anime characters, big booba, big ass, always clinging to the main character. But her? A rare breed. A rare breed indeed. Though they could have handled it a little bit better. She's the teasing type. Oh, great. Hey guys. Awkward situation right here. And I bet you're all wondering how I got into this situation. But I kind of snuck into your boss's bedroom, and I was staring at her for 10 minutes straight. And I was kind of wondering, should I touch her or not? And then she reversed molested me. So, guys, I think we're all overreacting. Oh my god. Come on, guys, it was just a prank. Oh shit, oh shit. God. Oh, phew. You tell her, girl. You tell her. That's right. Oh? 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 Our main character is just what? You know, you could have just said, you know, you guys could have just said that, I really like this guy, he looks trustworthy, I think we should sign him up for our cause, but no, let's just get married. What? I'm getting married? Okay. Okay, I guess. She's the fierce, loving wife type. I think if this were a school anime, she would be one of those, Yankee girls that aggressively hit on our herbivore main character. Aggressively flirts with the main character, aggressively teases the main character. Extremely badass. Very loyal too. I see. Teme. ふざけてんじゃねえぞ。そのこと知ってるの？それは言えない。仕事。それは言えない。それは言えない。まあそうだろう。これでも目には自信があってな。その体に刻まれた術式、尋常ではない。どうやら厄介な事情を抱えているらしいな。Oh, you have no idea.
私が受け入れると言ったのだ。詮索はしないさ。とはいえ、ここで暮らしていく以上、仕事はしてもらうぞ。実は、お前のような腕の立つやつを探していたんだ。この水没都市は様々な問題を抱えている。そのうちの一つが電力の問題だ。都市の変電所が化け物に占拠されていてな。
Horrors.
奴らを排除するために、お前の力を貸してくれないか。決まりだな。活躍を見せてもらうぞ。いい名付け殿。
So.
変電所はこの拠点の西口から出た。
This damn brat.
線路沿いに進めばいい。準備ができたら出発しよう。
This is the one thing I like about her, though. She keeps teasing us. She keeps teasing, oh, my darling, oh, my beloved, my beloved. But eventually, she starts getting used to it. Of course, she denies it, like, oh, it's all just about teasing. But as the story progresses and her side quests, she's like, well, it can't be helped. Well, it can't be helped. Part of our arrangement. Damn. Can this elevator ride get any longer? Yosh. What to do? I wonder if we can talk to her. Oh, thank God. I thought you were gonna pull me out. Nah! Oh, she noticed the ring! I wonder how sex works here. I wonder how sex works in Code Vein 2. Because imagine, I'm blowing Josie's back out. And she... and Lou... Hear me out. And Lou is still stuck at my back, watching from the sidelines. That's fucked up. But it's just a thought. She's like, Hunter, are you done yet? Or Hunter, can I leave? And we're like, no, you watch. Oh my God. Okay, I'm being unnecessarily mean to Lou. Oh my God. I don't know. Something about Lou makes me want to tease her. Oh, look. Unlimited eggs. Okay. Alright. We're gonna do a little bit more of exploration here. Because we do need, for the convenience of it, to get missiles. Mistletoes. It's weird saying just missiles. Because it sounds like get disease. Ah, so bright outside. Yosh. Yes, she has such a nice figure. She has a nice figure. Look at that. Too bad they didn't tone her abs that much. I think there's an in-game oh yeah, she does have an... This does have an in-game explanation. Because if you have noticed, Josie's the shortest vampire that we've ever seen. Reason being, it's not because of her genetics. I mean, it is kind of genetics-ish. But it's not because of our traditional meaning of genetics. It's because her bloodline sacrifices their physique for it. For example, to compensate for their overwhelming power for the Gula bloodline, because they have such unstable power, kind of like this. The law of equivalent exchange, I guess. For them to have such explosive power, they were, unfortunately, to even it out, they have smaller physiques compared to other revenants. I think it's in the database. Let's hear if it's already showing up. Gula bloodline. There we go. So revenants in the Gula bloodline possesses massive levels of energy, as their bloodline name suggests. Many are voracious eaters, but most have surprisingly small physiques as well. Many compensate for their small stature with honed swordsmanship or other combat abilities, developing their own unique techniques. So yes, she's not some sort of lolly or whatever. I mean, the term lolly nowadays is kind of like used here and there loosely, but I think lolly is just a character who's small and looks, yeah, who looks small and looks youthful or young. Small, petite, yes. That's why I kind of like, I didn't want to put lolly vampire wife in the title at first, because it'll be triggering for other people. They'll be like, oh, lolly is not blah 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 blah. Well, traditionally speaking, lolly is a short character with a slim build. That's it. That makes him look like a child. That's why whenever in older pieces of media, everybody thinks, oh, Rory kitakure! Like, oh, lolly's here. And the characters are like, what do you mean, lolly? As a joke, of course. Rory kitakure! That's Daru. Oh. What are you doing? Oh, you coward. Okay, we're going on a date, Josie. Myong, 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 myong. Okay, bye. Let's go over here. Yikes. We'll go over here. Let's see. Thanks, Josie. Let's see. Not a lot of enemies here. Come on. Bleh. Josie, 助けてくれ. Kill him. There you go. Bleh. Bleh. Damn, none can actually hit me that hard, huh? Because I'm tanking hits like left and right. None are killing me. Go on. We'll go on trip. Our favorite rocket ship. Ooh. Riro. I think that's the... over there. I think this is the arcade. I will go over here. There's gotta be opponents, right? Look at how empty this world is. Jesus. Forgot how empty this thing is. Whoa. Oh. There's gotta be some strong opponents, because there's one over there. Yeah, there's one over there. Fine. Kudaran. Sono inochi. Morou. Okay. Boom. Okay. Hmm. The only thing I don't like about um combat like this is that Code Vein 1, they can take aggro. This one, not so much.
食事でも振る舞おうか。頼もしいよ。面白そうな場所だな。
Cliffside Ruin. Oh, this is not the arcade ruins. Okay. I wonder if I should just recall her, because she's much more of a distraction than an asset. No. I already down. I said we're going on a date, so I'm not gonna recall her. We're going to actually use her this time. Because in my initial playthrough, I never use any of my co-op ghosts here. I never use any of my partners. They're all just watching from the back. I wonder how the experience will be. Will it be easier or much harder? Not sure. Because we have to kill this dude over there. Oh well. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, much more of a distraction. Come on. Okay. Whoa. Come on. Oh, careful there. It is gonna be a long fight if it's like this. They really reduced the stagger amount, huh? This will be too easy. What? Come on. Easy. Easy. Oh, that was underwhelming. Oh. What else? What else did we forget? Nothing much, right? Let's see. Yeah, it was pretty simple, back and forth. Yo. Thank you, Josie. Arigato na, Jose. Oh. Udeo. Let's pummel him with just... just pummeling him with strong attacks. Deki ga iru. Ura. What? Nice, nice. Nothing much. Nothing much difficult. We're just taking out Josie on a date. I'm assuming there are some opponents on the left in this. Nothing, eh? Yow! Horsing around. Meh. Oh. Doze. Someone of worthy opponent. A worthy opponent, I must say. Blah. Toxic. Ooh. Ooh. Damn. So many bright lights. Yeah. 強い敵がいるぞ、どぜ。And that's the wrap. Climbing up. Climbing up. Hi, hi. Yosh. There should be more opponents here. We're going to activate the thingy over here to give us more power. Umatero, Jode. Umatero. Josie just drops off the bottom of the cliff. Game over. Right. Because inside over there, there's a demon ape, and it's too much trouble. Surrounded by so many monsters. We'll just head over here. We'll casually just walk up to it. There we go. Vitality and regeneration. Increase it a little bit. Ooh. Yeah. No. Pick that up. Ender Lightstone. I wonder if we can clean that up. Ooh. Oh. Kimono Korotse. Oh, that was it. Oh. Yeah, she's too much of a distraction. What? Okay, that was my bad. Come on, Josie. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Batazuita na. Jade curved bullets. Blades. Grotesque bone mace. Yoku yatta, Jose. Spats. This one's blocked still. What else do we need? We go over here. Oh, I already unlocked this one. Oh, the hot springs, baby. Let's see if we can unlock the thingy again. And just drive. Mm-hmm. Ooh, piece of candy. Yo. Hot spring. Screenshotting that one. Let's see what we could do in the photo mode. We're gonna recreate this. Okay, so oh, so expression is not for the player but our partner. No. Oh, that's sad. Then he's just longingly staring. So sad. There we go. Then our target is a character. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Wah, wah, wah. What are the other expressions? We'll screenshot this one. Pretty good. Nice. We've rested enough. Ah. Okay. We went over here, then went over here. But I'm also assuming there's some stuff across. Over here. Because this is the cliffside ruins, plateau, side ruins. Where's the other stuff? Because this is C's substation. Josie's bond of returning. This one, Josie's outpost. Go back over here. Ah, yes. We'll go to the front gate. I'll take you to more date locations. Unless you. What? Daijoubu desu, daijoubu desu. Ini suru koto ga nai. You don't have to worry about it. Didn't see that one. They blended in well. Blended in real well. Do they not know how to bull? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Whoa. Ugh. That's it. I guess they really did update the whatchamacallit, the aggro system. Because when I first played this game, the aggro was so bad, they weren't doing anything. It's just like a more of a nuisance. But now that I've seen it like firsthand, they really do target them now. Unlike before. Where's the... Oh, great. Not that thing again. They're too much of a pain to deal with. It's not that they're difficult. It's just too much effort for little gain. Where is it? I'm not lost or anything, Josie. We just have to explore the world a little bit. I think it's right over there. Not sure. Because I know for a fact this ain't it. This ain't it. Nope, not this place. Me and my sick drift skills. Oh, great. Come on. Where is the abandoned arcade? Oh my god. Cool. Wow. What? Didn't see anything. You didn't see anything, Josie. That was just a glitch. Blech. Oh. Let's see. But we already have this. Okay. I think the arcade is not here. I don't know. They just went in circles. Front gate. This is where I came from. And all the way over here should be the arcade. Oh great, we're here again. We'll try going this location instead. Ugh. God. Oh, there it is. We've been looking at the wrong location. Okay, she's going. No. I'm not gonna fold. I'm not gonna turn. I'm not gonna make you watch. We're gonna complete this as husband and wife. Oh, fine. Yeah. Okay. 上がるぞ。よ。よ。よ。There we go. Well, thank God you had a bad aim. That would have been annoying. All right. Watashi no samurai sword. Very osoi desu. Oh? Yeah. Sumo. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, big guy over here. Okay, enough. Watashi wa kuwaku nai. Damn, not breakable. Keep forgetting. Oh yeah. These runts. Okay, I'm gonna run past them. Yahoo! Yahoo! Oh, oh, great. They never hit me before. Wonder why it hit me now. Or fuck are you doing? For stealth, I really do have to recall you. Well, because there's too many of them. Even though my HP is pretty damn good. Yo. Yo. What? Shh. Yo. Oof. That hurt. That was annoying. Yeah.
入られてしまったな。
Okay, we'll climb up. See, that was easy. Wow. 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 Wow, wow, wow. Hmm. The display really is struggling, huh? Because I'm looking at the OBS. Because the OBS is right over here versus the main screen, the actual main screen. And the delay is pretty... It's getting a bit laggy. So when there's like intense combat going around, especially dodge rolling, you can kind of see the stuttering. Yosh. There we go.
わかる。この先に大物がいる。
2v2. Well, it's pretty... They're pretty easy. Just have to take care of that buff. Yeah. We'll see. Yeah. I can parry your kicks. Yeah. Yoy. I just need... Blah. Yeah. Oh, you saved me, Josie. Are you gonna... Ichigeki da. Wadong, wadong. いいね. Back power boost.
めったに見つからないものだぞ。
で、戻ろう。What else do we need? Boop, boop, boop. We already got the arcade ruins. We have the Eastern Gatehouse ruins. Because there are some other stuff littered around the map. I wish they could have just placed all of the unexplored missiles yet. Because I already finished it, so I don't... so that you don't have to look for him again. There's some shit in the middle, but I think I've already explored that place too much. Well, whatever. We can just beeline straight to it too. It's just my OCD. OCD is just... Oh, let's see if we can go over here too. Sukiyatte kure, Jose. 見せたいものがある。いや。おー。うわ。No! おわ。私たちのデートを邪魔するんじゃねえぞ。殺すぞ、こら。これ。
何かあったか？
Yosh. We're just gonna make infiltration here a little bit better. The way she just looks at him. Oh. We'll level up over here. Let's see. Try heavy weapon. Yeah. Yeah. So it kills them pretty easy. Ow. Haha. That. Don't interrupt our date. 俺たちのデート邪魔するな。お。Oh. It's a little inconvenience, but not that difficult. Okay, so... Oh, okay, that hurts. Whoa. Yoro. Yeah. Oh. Because there's a boss right at the bottom of this one. We just have to avoid them for a bit. Because I'm looking for the missile. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Jump. Nice. Jump. Nice. Hickey. 0. Okay. There we go. Boom. Then we head straight for the enemy. There we go. Pero... But... there's a huge delay. Because I always kill these characters real quick before they could even make a difference. Oh. Shit. Easy. Oh shit. Never mind. Okay. We already did the other one. As long as we already activated the missile, it shouldn't be any of our issues right now, because it's an important part of Josie's quest, so we don't have to run back again. First, Black Blade, Ame no Habakiri. Ame no Habakiri. Let's see the trick. Switch display. A one-handed sword that requires strength, dexterity, and mind. Attacks are imbued with blood element. Strong attacks deliver swift series of slashes. Far Eastern mythology. Legend says this mighty blade once slew a monstrous serpent. Its blade, having drunk deeply of the creature's blood, emits an ominous glow. No, it doesn't. Look at that. Nothing. It's barely anything. What this though? I've never... This thing over here, even after playing the game, I don't think I've ever unlocked this thing. Maybe I have. Maybe I've already forgotten. This one... Yeah, I have to take a look at that one at a later date. Underground shelter. We can easily get through that list. What else? What else have I missed? Oh, this one right here. Ooh. Cliffside Ruins. Should I? Okay, we have 2 targets. One around here, over here. So, we're going to front gate. We're just going to activate all of the boosters so it makes all of our fights easier. Whoa. Let's go, Josie. Oh, I'll give you something to munch on. Whoa! I guess we'll go over here first. A very romantic drive. Wind blowing through. And look at them. Wadong. Roadkill. We're almost there. I think... Yeah, we climb up all the way here. Mm-hmm. All right. Still wonder what the fuck these are, because I've never seen a single explanation on what these amalgamations of rotten bone and flesh are. Resurgence? There's no way. It can't be that dark. Okay, healing boost. There. As for that one. Whoa! We're falling with style. Oh. Oh, great, these guys. Sorry, I stole your kill.
少しいいかここのビルについて相談があるんだかつては都市の防衛に使われたものだが今では化け物に占拠されてしまっている時々そこから出てきた化け物が拠点を襲うこともあってな可能なら奪還して周辺の安全を確保したい判断は任せるが肩慣らしにはなるだろうよければお前の力を見せてくれ
わかった。
ここなら一息つけそうだな
We'll go for the morning. Uh-huh. We'll rest until morning. Yosh. We'll walk casually.
ここからは気を引き締めよう
Looks amazing. The view. Yeah, no, sorry.
ここの化け物たちは水没都市が誕生した時の輪廻で変質した者たちだろう私が救えなかった人々だ
We'll go after them one at a time. Because these motherfuckers are annoying. Come on. Walk up over here. Come on. Ooh. Yosh.
私はもともとこの水没都市に発生した大型リンネ種を討伐するために派遣されたんだ。
Mm-hmm.
食い止められるはずだった。だが、あと一歩のところでリンネは起きてしまった。この都市の景色はすべて私の不甲斐なさが招いた結末なんだ。
Okay. Okay. Understandable. Ooh. Blech. I was amazed by her beauty that I was distracted for a little bit. Whoa. Yoro. Bitch. Y'all don't want to jump? Heh. Oide, oide. Oi. All right, baby. Yesha. I already know what's gonna happen. I should have just rushed in, but it's much easier to clear them out. Okay. Big boss coming up.
だから今ここで生きている人たちだけは守りたい。犠牲になった仲間たちのためにも絶対に。
尊敬するよ。よせ。Yeah. Ow. Ow. Okay, boom. Can't afford to die on this. Oh. He's much more of a distraction. 도도메다. Boom.
今の化け物は動きに見覚えのある癖があった。おそらく私の戦友だったものだろう。私は自分がすべきことを必ず果たす。
Naruhodo. Yeah, it was a bit of a pain watching. Come on. Nice. Boom. I'm sure they nerfed the fuck out of that one too. Because the first fight that I had with that one, I was so pissed. I was so pissed because she was shooting projectiles. She was jumping all over the place. And the moment I got up, she went right up my ass. Eating.
前と同じ、いや、それ以上に美しい街にしていくよ。
Then we start making out. Okay, there's one over there. Level up.
頼もしいよ。
So right over there. Ikuzo! Jose!
これはすごいな。
Oh! Monk. Let's see if we can... Ine. Ooh. Yeah, that's... Oh, yeah, I'm not jumping right. I'm not jumping into that one. Let's see. Wonder if there's like a pathway. 'Cause I know... Can't cross there. Yeah, even here too. Yeah, we'll just... Yeah, we'll just go to it, I guess. Oh. Come on. Come on. Right over there, guys. Yeah, I'm not going in there. Because we have two over here. Seized substation. And the electrical... Oh. What? No, turn it on. Because we're heading straight. to the Seas substation. We'll just run these guys over. Vroom vroom. Mm-hmm. Wow, wow.
宿り着か。食事でも振る舞おうか。
Ew. Ciao.
眠くなってくるな。
Ender Crimson. Daijobo Josie. You are very petite, Des. Oh, great. Oh. Oof. I misclicked and it went into a parry. Oh, great. Saved my life. Okay. Right over there, so why not? Let's just go to... Let's just head to it. Boom. Come on, then. There's the substation right there, but there should also be the electric station. Oop. I'm curious. Give me a sec. Hmm. Nope. Not this one. Ooh. Not breakable, huh? Ooh, Akira slide. Forgive my crappy driving. Never drove a motorcycle before. What? What? Drift. Kansai drift. Come on. Ine. Rest. Level up.
いえ、ここが変電所だ。 中は化け物だらけだ。慎重に行くぞ。
Nah, we don't need to take. We don't need to be careful. Cookbook. Cooking, cooking. Come on. You missed. Well. There is a button that allows me to just taunt all enemies in an area, so that I don't have to come look for them. For example, this one over here. I'm always parrying way too early. But there we go. You take care of that one. Nah, nothing much. So we're just gonna head straight over here. Nice. Deki inai ne. Okay, we ain't gonna explore that much, because we already explored this one. Gonna be pretty redundant. I'm gonna waste time. Gula bloodline. You ass. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna speed through it. So, okay. There we go.
やはり一筋縄ではいかないな。お前、家族はいるのか？
あ？どうしてですか？
すまない。詮索するつもりはないんだ。無理に答えなくていい。私は
She's so short.
母と双子の妹を亡くしていてな。母は始祖イドリスの封印の際に人柱となった。世界のために身を捧げたんだ。私の血族では双子は意味ごとされている。双子の親はいずれかの命を選択するのが習わしだった。母はその習わしに逆らい偏見一と追いやられた。私たち姉妹を等しく愛してくれる。
Kind of like ReZero.
強い人だった。
Both Rem and Ram.
それなのに私と妹は折り合いが悪くてな。喧嘩別れして以来長らく会っていなかった。再会したのは、
I can't really imagine this from a twin's perspective. Because twins, because I have a twin, so I can say this from from my experiences at least, whenever my brother and I were getting into fights, it's not like a long-term fight. It's because, I don't know, maybe it's a dude thing. Because whenever my brother and I were fighting, it always like short term. We'd be angry at each other for like a few minutes, but then after that, everything's just back to normal. We don't really prolong any sort of grudge because, cringy as it may sound, but it is all that we have. You know, it is all that we have. Brothers obviously are connected by blood, and they're the closest thing that you can have as a best friend, especially at a young age. That means it must have been a very big fight for them to have estranged them for a few years. But it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I don't know I don't know what I'm talking about. It's anime. Of course they're gonna blow it way out of proportion. Oh yeah. Okay. I really wanted to talk about this one because before I forget. Okay, before I forget. So, if I was on a speaking of anime, right? Speaking of anime, I rewatched Decadence. Decadence. Ooh, mentioning Decadence in the year 2026. So I rewatched it yesterday. I was complaining, no, more like not more like complaining, but more like airing things out. Because yesterday, last stream, I was talking about mid anime that kind of like flew under everybody's radar, and the difference of a free. Oh, I can't even word it properly. Shit. Can't even word it properly. So we're gonna redo it. We're gonna redo it because this feels like an important thing to mention. So, speaking of anime, yesterday while I was talking about like mid anime and how people have forgotten to appreciate older anime now, because now that you have Jujutsu Kaisens, you have your Togen Ankis, or you have Fire Force to fill your daily needs now. But people fail to appreciate seasonal anime that fail to get second seasons, or one shot animes that don't need a second season or longer seasons to be consumed. And there are some examples that I really want to bring up because I was trying to recall some anime that really flew under other people's radar or were too early for their time. And I'm going to list some of them that I feel like deserves praise and attention. One is Roka no Yusha. Oh my god. Roka no Yusha was such an amazing anime that I've rewatched 2 or 3 times as I have like gone through my ages of life. Because when it was released, I think I was still at first year of college. Every week was suspense. It was a treat. So Roka no Yusha, or known as Brave of the Six Flowers, is that a group of 6 heroes are tasked to defeat the demon lord selected randomly, and these people don't know each other at all. So they're all supposed to meet up at this location and head to the demon island to kill the demon lord to save humanity. However, what they didn't not expect was there was a seventh hero. In our mind, it's like, oh, seventh, that means that there's another helping hand. But in the rules of the world specifically, Roka no Yusha, or Brave of the Six Flowers, there's a reason why it's called 6. There can never be more or less than 6. So, when I found that out, I was like, oh shit, there's an imposter. There's an Among Us level kind of suspicion, interrogation, and kind of like snooping around and sussing people out. That's what hooked me every single week. However, the premise was so early for its age, that not a lot of people remembered, like, there is an anime about Among Us, and it's Brave of the Six Flowers. If you're interested in action, fantasy, and at the same time, um, suspense and thriller, Brave of the Six Flowers is one of the best anime out there. Too bad the author kind of dipped and disappeared off of the face of the earth. I think it stopped at volume 8 for the light novel, because I was reading through the novels and it does get good. I think he just ran out of ideas on how to explore the world more, because it's an amazing treat. I would suggest you guys watch it or read the light novels, but then again, be prepared to be disappointed that there will no longer be any continuation to the story because the author stopped. But if people did appreciate anime back then as are people now appreciating it even more, I think it would have gotten a second season, or possibly like a continuation of the novels. And second thing that kind of flew under people's radars was Decadence. Decadence was previously an anime that was really hyped up when they saw the trailer. Fluid animation. It reminded them of Studio Trigger's way of animating things, and I think it also is reminiscent to some anime that is produced by Bones. So you're thinking, oh, this is gonna be a banger. Well, it was. It was a banger. Previous stream, I was talking shit how mid it was, so I rewatched it last night. Okay. Let's see if it still holds up, or if my opinions aged like milk. Back then, I thought it was hella mid. I did not appreciate where the story was or what the story is all about, but when I watched it again, I appreciated the animation more, and I appreciated the relationship between Kaburagi and Natsume. Those are the two main characters. Because when I was young, when I watched it, I was thinking about, I want action and romance. That's it. But for Decadence, it explores the mentorship and conspiracy or whatever. Because around that time, the biggest thing was Attack on Titan, and it was a little bit of a twist of Decadence was a little twist of it. Also, a little bit of a mix of Gurren Lagann in terms of plot twists and how absurd the ideas are. I can't really tell much about Decadence, because if I talk about it more, I will spoil I will spoil everything about Decadence. So I really need to explain it in a way that's vague but also kind of like interesting. If I were to summarize the entire plot of Decadence, it would be humanity trying to kill these monsters, and these monsters are so strong and so durable, nigh impossible to kill. Sounds like Attack on Titan, right? And they're all forced to live in this huge city that is walking around hunting, and their goal is to hunt them down. But there's a huge plot twist at the very first episode on its own. So I'm like, okay, anything more than that, I can't say. I have some notes here. Because I really don't want to forget some of them. There was another one that was heavily missed by the fans. The novels are ongoing, and a lot of people are still into it, but not a lot. I think the reason why they stopped producing the anime was because of low interest. Was Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash. It only has one season, 12 episodes, but the novels are so long and ongoing. I don't know why. Maybe if they had released Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash in this day and age, I think people will get hooked. I think it will be anime of the year or anime of the season, if I dare say so myself. Reason being, if you were to compare it with other anime that is like releasing seasonally, you know isekai, right? Isekai slop. Isekai slop is about, oh, just one guy reviving from another world from modern day Japan and transported with overpowered abilities in a fantasy setting with gameplay mechanics. Yada yada yada. Imagine placing that, but that setting, but with characters that actually fear of dying. It's so grounded that it made me feel like, oh shit, somebody's about to die every single episode. Because it's a group of teenagers that were transported from modern day Japan into this very gritty, grounded level of fantasy that one wrong move, even from small time goblins or small time monsters, they're struggling. You can hear every single monster just trying to live and not die. Because imagine getting stabbed from the chest. Obviously, in other anime, that's instant death, right, for the monsters. But them, you could hear and see the monsters fear for their life, because once you get stabbed, you hear, obviously, you feel the bones, you feel the muscle, like as they get stabbed, and you're like, this, it really displays the struggle and fear as they animated it, and it has a very unique color palette when they were animating. I think it's a watercolor palette. I don't know, but yeah, I surely hope that they release a second season for it and adapt the novels, because it's pretty damn good. If we get another another weird anime, oh my god, about Inukai-san or whatever it is, the one with the weird dog anime. If that can get an episode, or if that can get an adaptation, surely the novels can, of Grimgar Fantasy and Ash. Now that I'm talking about some of them too, I've watched a lot of anime, and some of them I've sadly failed to recall them, because as I said last stream, they were all very disposable anime. Only can be consumed once and never be rewatched. One such thing is that weird dog anime from the early 2000s. It's not Inukai-san. It's Dog Days. Do you guys recall an anime called Dog Days? So, 'cause back when we were kids, the reason how I discovered Dog Days was the Philippines is not well known for having ease of access to anime, so unfortunately, I did have to pirate. I did have to pirate anime back then through DVDs that are being sold in your local marketplace that only cost like $1 per DVD with seasons and everything. So it was pretty cheap and easily accessible, but not through legal means. So I saw this one cute looking and awesome looking poster of Dog Days. It's an anime. I think it's one of the first isekai alongside the Familiar of Zero. Because Dog Days is that one weird anime where I just recall it like, oh yeah, that was a thing. But it's one of those weird and obscure anime that you kind of vaguely recall or be fond of. Familiar of Zero was my gateway to isekai, but it didn't, the genre isekai didn't pick up that much. But anyway, going back, Dog Days, the plot, I don't know if I'm just misremembering it, but the plot is that, I don't know how they were chosen for this, but there are essentially two main characters. So two main characters, one is a boy and one is a girl. So They were chosen to be transported to another world to represent two factions, one for dogs and one for cats. And for them to oop, and for them to resolve any sort of dispute, they have to resolve it through sports. Through sports and battle. It's not like a gritty isekai, more like a fun Olympic kind of sportsmanship. There are different sports and different levels of entertainment. I can't really explain it because I'm just recalling the main parts of Dog Days. It was a fun watch. Maybe if I rewatch it again, the plot will make sense because I was just, well, like, what, 12, 13 years old when I was watching Dog Days. Apparently it had a second season, but I dropped it because it was too boring. Maybe my tastes grew up as well. So yeah, they're not allowed to kill. It's just them. It's just them participating in these games to represent the dog side of the faction and the cat side of the faction. It was pretty moe. Very moe cune. Because they're not stuck in that world. They're just flying there back and forth. They receive notifications from modern day Japan, and when they're called upon, they go back there and experience the world of, I don't know. I don't know the world, just dog and cat world. But the dogs and cats, they're pretty cute. Because I think they're, when they get incapacitated or when they're eliminated, they turn into cute little dog balls or cat balls. I don't know. It's a weird reference. Oh, like that. Blah. Blah. Let's see if I can kill it. Oh, I mistimed it. Whoop. Whoa. Oh, it lived. There we go. Easy.
聞こえるか？変電所の脅威は取り除いた。すぐに拠点に戻る。どうにか片付いたな。正直なところ、お前がいなければ難しかっただろう。だが、これでようやくスタートラインだ。実はもう一つ話したいことが。
やろう。
感覚が短くなってきたか。私が受け継いだ忌まわしい暴食の力。稀に制御を失って暴走するんだ。あの日、大型リンネッシュ討伐の最後の爪だった。あと一撃というところで、この目が暴走を始めた。私は動けなくなってリンネッシュを仕留め損ない。逃走したリンネッシュは都市の中心で自爆するようにリンネを引き起こした。変質の波動に飲み込まれかけた時、リースが私をかばって飛び出した。
なるほど。
後には海に沈んだ都市とそこを徘徊する 仲間だったはずの化け物たちが残っていたよ。いつまで暴走を抑えられるかはわからない。だがこの体が動くうちに私は必ずこの都市を希望を抱いて生きていける場所にしてみせる。そう心配そうな顔するな。私なら大丈夫だ。頼もしく
Oh,
麗
you
しい
sure?
言い名付け殿が一緒だからだ。拠点に戻ろう。これからのことを話したい。
Nice. There should at least... No, not this one. Go straight for that one. IV. No, I don't need that one. Ivy is one of those impractical. Very impractical. Very impractical jails. Ooh. Bastard.
すまない。少し待っていてくれ。
バレンティン。なぜ？
ようこそ我が水没都市へ。変わりなき命に敬意を。
変わりなき命に敬意を。
Oh, fuck you,
思ったよ
Valentine.
り早いご到着だな。資格を返り討ちにされて焦ったのか。ゴッボー。
Go
何をお
boo.
っしゃっているのかわかりませんな、ジョゼ様。本日はジョゼ様からの訴えに大きな誤解があるとお伝えするために、こうして馳せ参じた次第です。
それで
Dude,
わざわざ訪問
they live in the future according to them.
悪党にすり寄られる仕
They
事
should at least have fingerprints and shit.
バレンティン。
ジョゼ、言葉が過ぎるよ。君はこちらのアレッサンドロ・ゴッボー氏を訴えているね。自治区内における住人を誘拐した容疑で。彼は容疑を否認しているが、詳しい話を聞かせてもらえるかな。
行方不明者が出た現場に
Everybody's fucking tall except for Josie. Jesus.
私の目にはそれが映る。この術式は
Well, to be fair, her evidence is just like, my eyes can see evidence. Except you guys. There's a ghost, but only I can hear him.
アレッサンドロ・ゴッボー。お前が理事を務める吸血鬼ハンター協会の狩人たちがな。
ひどい濡れ衣だ、ジョゼ様。あなたは自分が見たと言い張っているに過ぎません。そんな主張がまかり通っては、あなたは誰であろうと罪人にできてしまう。法の下でそんな蛮行は許されない。どうか今一度、ご診療。
確かにな。私の主張だけでは証拠にならない。だから今、全力で現場に残された術式の残滓を解析している。証拠として出揃うのも時間の問題だ。
Hmm.
それが分かっているから資格を差し向けたんだろ。ゴッボー、お前の思惑はどうでもいい。だが私たちから仲間を奪った罪だけはあがなってもらうぞ。
I wonder why he keeps kidnapping them. Oh. Hmm. Ottototo Shokun. 私がいるぞ。
ここまでだ。双方の言い分は理解した。後日正式な裁判の舞台を用意する。本日はこれで調停とさせてもらうよ。二人とも過分ないさかいは慎むように。
うん。
つまらない話を聞かせてすまなかったな。あまり気にしないでくれ。隣に来てくれた時は嬉しかったよ。さて、今後のことを話さないとな。私の部屋にみんなを集めよう。お前も来てくれ。部屋の場所は覚えているか？広間からエレベーターで上がってすぐだ。
ちょっと待て。バレンティーンと話したいことが。おい、バレンティン。どういう意味だ？
まさかこんな形で会うとはね。元気そうで何より。くれぐれも過分ないさかいは起こさないように頼むよ。辺境域に生きる命は皆等しく貴重なのだから。
くだらん。おい、そこのお前。覚えるぞ。お前のマント。
やあ、先ほどはどうも。
やはりな。
大きな声じゃ言えないけど、君には感心したよ。この僕に一切ひるむことなく前に出てきた。そんな真似ができる人は同じハンターでもなく、いずれ手合わせでもどうだい？叶うなら人類の守護者たる同志として。
弱いくせに。して、ごぼう。
はじめまして、アレッサンドロ・ゴッポーと申します。あなたは教会所属ではないようですね。フリーの吸血鬼ハンターとは珍しい。何か
He's basically calling me a freighter. Unemployed.
あなたたち吸血鬼ハンターは人類の希望だ。今も、この先も。
Okay, racist. I wish there was a cutscene right after beating Gobo. You're just beating the shit out of like going ham on that motherfucker. Oh my god.
Minna, よく集まってくれたな。電力供給の課題は解決した。こいつのおかげだ。これでようやく大きな問題に取り組める。お前にも詳しい話をしよう。以前にも話したが、この都市は様々な問題を抱えている。先日の襲撃もその一つだが、一刻も早く手を打たなければならないのは水質の汚染だ。
このまま放置すれば、いずれ人も吸血鬼も住めなくなるのさ。
汚染の原因は、かつてこの都市を水底へと沈めたリンネだ。
リンネ。
リンネの脅威はまだ去っていない。爆心地が未だ活性状態を保っているからだ。活性状態にある爆心地には、リンネを引き起こした存在、リンネ種の残滓が今も残っている。端的に言えば凶悪な化け物だな。こいつを仕留めることさえできれば、水質汚染を食い止めることも可能なはずだ。
これまで爆心地周辺が水没していたせいで探索ができなかったんだが、電力を回復させてくれたおかげで排水設備が
ようやく爆心地を探索する準備が整ったってわけだ。
リンネの爆心地探索、そして水質汚染の原因となるリンネ種の残滓討伐。ここで暮らす人々を守るために、私はこれを成し遂げたい。力を貸してくれるか？
Oh ho.
そうか。感謝する。
うん。
ここに生きる命を絶えさせはしない。必ず成功させるぞ。引き受けてくれてありがとう。頼もしいよ。行こう。リンネの爆心地はここから南にある。折れた電波塔が目印だ。
Oh.
寂しくなったのか?
Yes. All right. I think this is a good way to stop. Good place to stop. So yeah. Next stream we'll just head straight to the battle, final battle. 2 hours on this game is pretty exhausting. Especially if it's like a very action-oriented one. Oh, how cute. Oh, sorry. Anyway. That's it for Code Vein 2. What else? I think I'll stream later again. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I'm jinxing it, but yeah, I'll try and stream again. Right after this one. I think I'm just going to stream for the rest of the days Persona 5 and get through some other stuff. At least with Persona 5 we can just chill, but I don't know, who knows, maybe my energy levels are a little too low because recently I've been a little bit too busy these days. And as you guys can notice, the streams are getting along the lines of 2 hours, 2.5 hours, or not even like an hour. Because I'm balancing a lot of stuff. Oh, thank you, Josie. Thank you, as I was saying. So yeah, anyway. See y'all next time, and hopefully on the next stream we'll be able to move past Josie and proceed with the story. So yeah, see y'all.